Meg, you pitched this story, which is a continuation of what you pitched last week about this growing trend, tent cities in Jersey. What do you got?
Right. So under the underpass, through the woods, and down a path of trash lies Camden's tent city. It's really a United Nations of disaster there. It's homeless people, people who have fallen on hard times, drug addicts, and there's some mental illness also there. It's located off of Route 38, Admiral Wilson Boulevard, that was once lined with go-go bars. Now it's fenced-in wooded area and dilapidated buildings. So we went in there with Camden's Fraternal Order of Police President John Williamson, who took us into the encampment.
This is the tent city that was relocated from Federal Street, but this one, obviously, it doesn't look as organized.
Only one woman came out while we were there, and I just asked her a quick question, how long have you lived here? And her simple response was, too long.
Too long.
Too long. Yeah. Now, this was John's first time walking into this relocated tent city, and you could hear in his voice how shocked he was of the conditions.
It's heart-wrenching.
There was decomposing food, broken furniture, and a ton of feral cats. John explained to me that the group's old location that was called Transition Park was more organized. They actually had their own system of government and curfews and different rules that all of the members who, if they wanted to live there, they had to follow. Anytime
you're looking at homeless or a homeless colony, they're not necessarily the best conditions, but the conditions that we saw today are absolutely unacceptable.
Now, unlike Lakewood's tent city, which cooked the majority of their food there, yes, they received charity of the food, but then they cooked as a community. These people walked down Federal Street to the Cathedral Kitchen. We went along and we spoke to the executive chef, Jonathan Jernigan, who says he feeds about 100 people a day from Tent City.
There's just a lot of good people that just fell on some bad times, lost their jobs, lost their family, a lot of depression, mental illness. Some of them we see every day, so they're like family. You just look forward to seeing your family members every day.
Tamara?
This is the third world comes to New Jersey. We talk bad about Haiti and not helping Haiti. Well, it looks like we should be helping our backyard here in Camden and focusing on internal problems versus international problems.
Aren't there shelters in these counties?
There are, Phil. We know how to solve these problems. Among chronically homeless in New Jersey, 90% have a substance abuse problem, 76% have a mental health problem. We're cutting behavioral health funding. We're not raising minimum wage. We can solve these problems. We're just not assigning resources.
To just say it's so easy to solve these problems, I think that's outrageous. There's a lot. The mental health issues, I think, contribute most to these problems.
The state did come in as well as a charity at the old location of this tent city, moved them actually into a hotel, offered them spa services, things that they've never experienced before.
Who thought it was a good idea to offer spa services? Let me understand that for a minute.
Look, it's always been easy to pop off on homeless people. The question you got to ask yourself is, how many people are on their way down to that city? I want viewers to actually look at their own bank accounts and ask themselves, what would happen if I miss my next paycheck, or the one after that and the one after that? How close am I to moving into Tent City? The answer may frighten you.
Meg, on your Tent City tour, where are you going next?
Well, we found that Essex County actually has the largest population of homeless, and there is a tent city also in Newark, so we're going to go there and see what the issues in that tent city are.